Hello, welcome back to this series on gradients, and for the next few episodes I'm going to be concentrating mainly on differentiation, which is a part of calculus which is taught or starts to be taught in the UK in AS level and then continues through into the A2 level. So in the last episode I introduced the idea of dy being dx, or dy by dx as being the gradient. So in this episode I'm just going to give you some of the basic forms of differentiation that you will commonly come across. I'm not going to show you where these come from or the proof of them, but these are ones that you need to know if you're doing AS level and if you're just carrying out differentiation in general. First of all, the idea of differentiation in calculus is you get an equation such as y is equal to something, or some equation in terms of a variable. You differentiate with respect to that variable and it gives you the gradient, and then you can plug in any point along that variable axis and it will give you the gradient of the curve at that point. So first of all, let's start off with the equation y equals c, where c is a constant. So this could be 1 or 2. So on a graph that would just look like a horizontal line parallel to the x-axis or on the x-axis, in which case it has no gradient, in which case dy by dx is equal to 0. The next one that you have to know is y equals x to the n. So this could be something like x squared, x to the 4, in which case dy by dx is equal to nx to the n minus 1. So you take the power, you put it in front of the x, and then you reduce the power by 1, and that's the differential of it. It's only true if your x is not equal to 0. If n is not equal to 0. If n is equal to 0, then any number to the power 0 is equal to 1, and therefore it becomes just a constant, and we use the first rule. If y is equal to e to the x, dy by dx is e to the x. If y is cosine x, the differential of cosine x is minus sine x, and y to the sine x, then if dy by dx, or d sine x by dx is cosine x. So these are all the ones that you have to know. In the next episode I'm going to look at what happens if you have functions where there are different terms added together. But these are the basics that you learn at AS level and you're expected to memorise. Anyway, I'll see you in another episode soon.